Welcome back to the Cozy Corner. It's your boy himself, Cozy, and we got a lot to get into today, so let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into it. Make sure you leave a like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe to the channel, help us build. Let's get to it. All right, we're gonna start off with the new summer program. First, we got Brent Booker, right fielder, secondary left fielder, righty on the bat. Contact's not looking too bad. We got 90 on the right, 101 on the left. Vision could be better. We got at 63, clutch at 90. Power's the same on both sides. We got 101 on both sides. Fielding could be way better. His fielding is actually kind of trash, so probably won't make the field in my lineup. Speed at 69, not too fast. Arm strength at 80, has a little noodle arm, not too good on the accuracy. So got a little nice right fielder, nice hitter if you like righty-righty matchups. Not too bad. We got Grant Taylor, starting pitcher from the White Sox. This card is actually kind of tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie, this card is actually tough. We got his hit per 9 on the right, righty is 86. Hit per 9 on the lefty. All right, we got his hit per 9 righty-lefty. All right, we got 86 and 120 on the hit per 9. His hit per 9 versus lefties is actually phenomenal. 120 rating on the hit per 9 versus lefties. That's actually pretty deadly right there. We got 114 and 120 on the K per 9. 73 control could be better, but not every card is perfect. We got 106 on the clutch. Pretty good stats right there. We got 99 velocity on the fastball, 95 sinker, 84 curveball, 90 slider, 96 on the cutter. Not too bad for a righty pitcher. What stands out to me the most is his hit for 9 versus lefties at 120 is pretty deadly. If you're batting righty, some people have difficult times batting righty to begin with, so I wouldn't be too worried about the righty hit per 9 attribute right there at 86. Not too shabby right there, but if your opponent struggles to hit same side hitting, then could be a huge advantage using this card. He's probably gonna make my lineup too, not gonna lie to you. All right, next we got a new Corey Kluber, rating at 95. Hit per 9, 93 and 92. K per 9, 87, 90. Control 95, clutch 95, stamina 108. Not too bad on the attributes right there. We got 95 velocity sinker, 90 cutter, 83 slurve, 85 on the circle change, 95 on the fastball. Pretty decent right hand pitcher. Not too bad. Probably won't make my lineup. To be honest. I feel like some pitchers of this stature are easy to hit, in my opinion, to hit against. So I really wouldn't use them against the opponent and give them any type of advantage that I feel like they would have. I like using sweaty pitches, if you know what I mean. All sweaty pitches. I don't like shit to be easy for my opponent. I don't think you would either. All right, let's get straight to the next one. We got a new Chase Headley at third base, secondary left fielder. Switch hitter right here. 95 and 90 on the contact, 75 on the vision, not too bad. 87 clutch, 87 and 95 on the power. Better hitter against lefties, I see. Fielding, not too bad. Speed could be better. Of course, not everybody's fast. We got 69 on the speed, 82 arm strength, so not too bad in the field if you would put him as your left fielder at the secondary position. But as a third base switch hitter, I would not mind it. The mods could kind of balance out the power and the contact and whatnot. Vision, if you're a good hitter, vision isn't too much to be worried about. But when you reach the higher ranks of like the 750s, 800s to the Hall of Fame difficulty games, you're gonna want your vision to be at least above a 65, 70 to have a really good chance at hitting the ball if you're playing with PCI placement. So not too bad of a card right there as a third baseman. All right, next we got the main event. Hold on. Dang! We got Corey Seager at shortstop. No secondary position, none needed. Contact is looking solid. We got 190 on the contact. Phenomenal vision. We got 90 on the vision, 107 clutch, 103 and 92 on the power. Great power on the card. 46 speed, pretty slow card, and we got 65 on the arm strength, but 90 on the arm accuracy. So it kind of balances it out. I feel like this is going to be a deadly card. We should see this card in a whole bunch of people's lineups. Every year the Corey Seager cards are a killer. So that's the main event on the Summer Series program. That's the main card on the Summer Series program. What we're working so hard for, what we're grinding for, what we're looking forward to. Looking forward to smacking some dingers with this guy. Also, we got the Summer Series. Also, we got the Summer Series Deluxe Pack. Also, we got the Summer Series Deluxe Pack. Only contains one player, but we got a few great cards in this pack, bro. My first card, my favorite card out of this release, bro. Willie Castro. Guy can play any position on the field, bro. Almost any position. He doesn't play catcher. I see. Oh shit, yeah, he doesn't play catcher. That's it. Plays basically everything else. We got 96 overall on the card, 105 and 98 on the contact, 72 vision, 98 clutch, 87 and 81 on the power, not too bad at all. 78 on the fielding, 99 steal, 81 speed. That's going to be a factor. 87 arm strength, 87 arm strength, and 82 on the arm accuracy. This card is a switch hitting demon. Put him where you want, go crazy with him. I think this is the best card in the release. Next we got Hunter Green, the Cincinnati Reds starting pitcher, rating at a 96. We got 101 and 109 on the hit per 9. We got 80 and 96 on the K per 9. 75 on the control, 112 on the clutch, 98 on the stamina. Not too bad on the attributes right there. We got 99 on the fastball, 90 slider, 88 splitter, 82 on the slurve, and 95 on the sinker. This card could be good. I'm not gonna say great, but it could be good. I remember last year Hunter Green was pretty easy for me to hit against. I'm not the best player. I'm not gonna sit here and talk like I'm cocky. I'm not the best player at all. But in my opinion, some pitchers are easy to hit against, and this is one of them. So may not make my lineup. I might try him for a few games, see what's up. Next we got George Brett, lefty third baseman, secondary first base, left field, right field. We got 101 and 105 on the contact, 101 on the vision, very, very good. 106 on the clutch, 80 and 76 on the power, 77 fielding, not too shabby, not too good. 60 speed, 83 arm strength, 80 arm accuracy. Pretty decent card, not too crazy. Probably won't make my lineup, but to each his own. Moving on, we got Kyle Tucker from the Los Angeles Dodgers. Lefty right fielder, we got 101 and 97 on the contact, 86 on the vision, 102 on the clutch, 90 and 92 on the power. With mods, this card is gonna go crazy. 74 on the fielding, 56 speed, 73 steal, 80 and 81 on the arm strength and arm accuracy. Pretty decent lefty right fielder right here. Not mad at it at all. Next we got Citadon Rafaela. We got a righty center fielder, secondary second baseman, and shortstop. We got 95 and 84 on the contact, 80 on the vision, 90 on the clutch, 76 and 83 on the power. Not too good, not too bad. When mods, of course, could bring it up if your swing. If you like the swing, then the power really doesn't matter. Power really doesn't matter if you like the swing. Mods can fix everything, and we know this. 94 on the field, and that's outstanding if you want a great defenseman in your outfield. 90 on the speed, 70 steal, Arm strength at 99. This guy's gonna be gunning people. Arm accuracy at 85. Pretty great card in the field. Not bad on the bat. I'm not mad at it. Might make my lineup. Let's see if he makes yours. Comment down below if you'll be using. Next we got Jacob Wilson, righty shortstop from the Oakland Athletics. 103 and 120 on the contact, phenomenal. 110 on the vision, 120 on the clutch. Power is kind of shitty. Power's kind of weak. We got 60 and 72 on the power, 77 on the fielding, 61 speed, 88 arm strength, 90 arm accuracy. Not too bad on the arm strength and accuracy. A good contact hitter right here. Probably won't make my lineup, but as always, comment down below if he makes yours. Moving on, we got Nathan Eovaldi. I used to love this card last year. I used to use this card a lot last year. If anything, I will probably be using him again this year at a heavy rate if I don't get wrecked with him. 192 on the hit per 9, 75 and 72 on the K per 9, 95 on the control, pretty decent. 110 on the clutch, 96 on the stamina. Not too crazy on the attributes right there. He's got an 88 mile per hour splitter, 96 on the fastball, 91 mile per hour cutter, 77 mile per hour curveball, 95 on the sinker. I'm probably gonna fuck this guy up, to be honest. Next we got Hank Greenberg, righty first baseman, secondary left fielder. 100 and 115 on the contact, 85 on the vision, 101 on the clutch. We got an 80 and 90 on the power, fielding at 75 overall, 47 speed, very slow as hell, and won't be using him. 67 on the arm strength, 72 on the arm accuracy. I don't really see anything special about this card at all. You could have kept him, to be honest. Probably wasted a little bit of time reviewing this one right here. I better not see this card in anyone's lineup, bro. This card is absolute dog shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Get him on my face. Next, we got Ryan Sandberg, right-handed second baseman, secondary third baseman. We got 96 and 110 on the contact, 100 on the clutch, 100 on the vision, 87 and 80 on the power, 70 fielding overall, 68 speed, 74 arm strength, 88 arm accuracy. Nothing too special about this card. Of course, mods could bring it up, but I see nothing more than a DH right here, and my DHs are usually switch hitters or lefties, if anything. So probably won't be using this card. Let me know down below in the comments if you'll be indulging in this card at all. I'm not really liking him. Next, we got Jack Caglione. If I'm butchering any names, just let me know in the comments. Just let me know. Left-handed right fielder, secondary first baseman, left fielder. We got 101 and 78 on the contact right there. A huge difference on contact. Not good against lefties. 62 on the vision, 88 on the clutch. Power against righties is phenomenal. 103 on the power, 95 against lefties. Fielding at overall about a 70. Not too crazy about the fielding. 61 speed, 99 arm strength, and 80 arm accuracy. I'm personally a big fan of Jack Caglione. He's made me some money when I bet him for home runs. So just for the culture, I might put him at DH for a game or two. Alright, next we got Gaylord Perry, right-handed starting pitcher. 95 and 87 on the hit per 9, 92 and 71. Big difference in the K per 9, righty-lefty. 91 on the control, 90 on the clutch, 112 on the stamina. Not too crazy on the attributes. Probably won't be using him. He's got a 95 mile per hour fastball, 81 slurve, 86 slider, 82 mile per hour forkball, 94 mile per hour sinker. Again, probably not gonna use this shit. Not really fucking with it. On to the next card, we got Travis Hafner. Left-handed first baseman. We got 90 and 95 on the contact, 60 on the vision, 90 on the clutch, 110 and 100 on the power. Not too bad on the power at all. I'm actually loving the power for a lefty. 59 for the fielding. Probably gonna be a DH in my lineup if anything. Speed is bad. 53 on the speed, 54 arm strength, and 60 on the arm accuracy. This card on the field, yeah, it's pretty not that good. This card is not that good in the field. Probably won't be using him in the field. Next, we got Lou Brock, left-handed left fielder, secondary right fielder. 115 and 74 on the contact, 94 on the vision, 104 on the clutch, 72 and 60 on the power, not too powerful of a card. Fielding is actually decent, 86 on the fielding, 99 speed and 99 steal. Okay, people are gonna be annoying with this one, I can tell already. 76 arm strength and 85 on the arm accuracy. Actually has 99 maxed out bunt stats, so yeah, this card is actually going to be a problem. I'm not really a bunter myself, but I played a lot of people that bunted like half the game, and it worked out in their favor, so it's part of the game. I'm not mad at it. Do what you got to do. Let's move on. Alright, this one I might butcher. Joe Torre, or Joe Torre, I don't know how to say his name, but he's a right-handed catcher, secondary first baseman. Kind of reminds me of Ben Rice, except a righty. 95 and 95 on the contact, 92 on the vision and clutch, 85 and 82 on the power, decent, 78 on the field and overall. He has a 70 block. Nothing else that really matters to me. I don't really pay attention to the fielding on catches. 51 on the speed, 86 on the arm strength, 90 on the accuracy. Decent catcher. Decent catcher. Not too bad. Next, we got closing pitcher, lefty Gregory Soto. 117 and 115 on the hit per 9, 100 on the K per 9. 117 and 115 on a hit per 9, 195 on a K per 9, 70 control, 113 on a clutch. He has a 95 mile per hour sinker, 83 on a sweeper, 98 mile per hour four seam, 83 on a slider, and 88 miles per hour on a splitter. Not too bad. Comment down below if you'll be using them in your bullpen. That's pretty much it for the pack. For the summertime pack. Pretty much it for that one. Next, we got the summer break event. We can earn Roman Anthony, left-handed left fielder, secondary center field, right field, basically fielding all around. We got 101 and 106 on the contact, 63 vision, 113 on the clutch, 80 and 91 on the power, not too bad. 88 overall on the fielding, actually decent. 73 speed, 87 on the arm strength, 75 accuracy. I actually like Roman Anthony. This card might actually make my lineup for a few games. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's not looking too bad. Of course, with mods, bring up the power a little bit. Comment down below if you'll be playing the event and trying to earn Roman Anthony and add him into your lineup. He's not a bad card at all. I actually like him very much. We also get an events rewind pack. We get to choose a player that we missed out on in old events. Personally, I think I'm missing Bryce Terrain, so I'm probably gonna be going for him just to complete a collection or something, wherever that requires. Yeah, that's basically it for the event. Alright, we also got the June Spotlight program where you can earn Braden Montgomery. In this program you get Cole Carrig, I believe you say his name. Switch hitting center fielder, secondary positions, center, first base, shortstop, left field, right field. What doesn't this guy do? He doesn't do second base, and he also doesn't do third base. So pretty good card right here if you want a person with versatility. He could play a lot of positions on the field. We got 103 and 97 on the contact, 84 on the vision, 99 on the clutch, 75 and 65 on the power. Not crazy on the power. 74 overall on the fielding, 90 speed, 99 steal. This guy's gonna be annoying also off the bench, I could tell. 99 arm strength and 99 arm strength and 90 accuracy. I don't know how to feel about this card. As I always say, mods can fix everything, so grind it out, fix what you want to fix. We're moving on. Next, we got Sebastian Rivero, right-handed catcher, 102 and 110 on the contact, 87 vision, 109 on the clutch, 76 and 80 on the power, 70 overall on the fielding. Speed, he's slow as molasses. 83 arm strength, 77 arm accuracy. This card is decent. This card is decent in my opinion. I like catchers. They got a lot of potential, and you don't really need a lot of attributes to have a good catcher. So as long as you like to swing, then you should be able to work with any kind of catcher you desire to use. Again, comment down below if any of these Topps Now cards make your lineup. Next, in the second June spotlight drop, we got Blaze Jordan from the St. Louis Cardinals. Right-handed third baseman, secondary first baseman, left field, right field. We got 109 and 100 on the contact, 90 on the vision, 107 on the clutch, 95 and 92 on the power, 66 overall on the fielding. Slow as molasses on the speed, 72 and 75 on the arm strength and arm accuracy. Decent hitter right here if you like righties. Let me know if he makes your lineup. Next, we got Bryce Elridge, lefty first baseman, secondary left fielder, right fielder. He's been going crazy for the San Francisco Giants recently. He's been on a pretty good run lately. We got 101 and 110 on the contact, 73 on the vision, 110 on the clutch, 95 and 86 on the power, not too bad, 77 on the fielding overall, 45 on the speed, slow, 60 and 72 on the arm strength. Maybe. I don't know. Comment down below if you're going to be using him. I don't know how I feel about this one. Next, we got Pedro Ramirez, switch hitting third baseman, secondary second baseman, shortstop left fielder. 90 and 93 on the contact, 81 on the vision, 93 on the clutch, 75 and 83 on the power, 83 overall on the fielding, 73 speed, 82 steal. 73 speed, 82 steal, 84 on the arm accuracy, 73 speed, 82 steal, 84 on the arm strength, 76 on the arm accuracy. Not too crazy. Not too bad. Not too good. Decent switch hitter, I'll say. Comment down below if you'll be using him. Next, we got the right-handed relief, Chase Petty, 102 and 118 on the hit per 9, 83 and 90 on the K per 9, 92 control, 110 on the clutch. He's got a 95 mile per hour sinker, 87 on the circle change, 98 mile per hour fastball, 89 mile per hour slider, 84 on the sweeper. Decent closer. Not too bad. Probably will be making my bullpen. Let me know if you'll be making yours too. And finally, for the Topps Now releases, we got the right-handed catcher, Colin Price, secondary first baseman, left fielder, right fielder. A lot of secondary first base, left field, right field coming out. I don't know what the deal is with that, but yeah. 90 and 89 on the contact, 61 on the vision, 93 on the clutch. We got 88 and 95 on the power, 80 on his fielding, 65 speed, 87 arm strength, and 80 arm accuracy. Pretty much the same catcher I've been seeing this whole time. And finally, what we all are working for, Braden Montgomery, switch hitting right fielder. A lot of switch hitters being released today. Secondary left field, right field, straight fielder right here. 189 on the contact, 70 on the vision, 100 on the clutch, 91 and 101 on the power, 71 fielding overall, 79 on the speed, 99 arm strength, and 87 arm accuracy. A lot of switch hitters coming out today. Switch hitting has always been meta in my opinion, but I don't really like to use a whole lot of switch hitters in my lineup because I like to still be comfortable with same side hitting. But this card with mods can also be deadly. If you wanted to use him as a DH, even a fielder, just to get away with it, I think his arm strength makes up for his fielding attributes, which isn't too horrible to begin with. So this card might make my lineup for a little bit. I know I keep repeating myself, but we got a lot of good drops today, so can't be mad at that. Y'all ready for the biggest release today? In my opinion, this is the best card in this series. I have yet to pull his live series card. I abused his WBC card. We got the switch hitting catcher that led the league in home runs last year. Bang! We got switch hitting catcher Cal Raleigh coming with the 86 and 96 on the contact. 56 on the vision, could be way better on the vision, but I'm not mad at it. 95 clutch, 115 and 120 on the power. Probably the most power that's gonna be in my lineup. 76 on the fielding overall, 46 on the speed, 83 arm strength, and 80 arm accuracy. A lot of people been excited about this card. This card is gonna be deadly. He's gonna be a monster in anyone's lineup. Fielding could be better, but everything else balances it out. His hitting is phenomenal. If you put a mod on vision and a contact, then maybe you'll have more success on ABs than others. The power, in my opinion, I love the power on this card. I want to hit some bombs with this card. I hope I pull this card. I won't have the money to buy this card. Need this card. Want this card. Give me this card. Give me this card. Give me the card. You also got a new headliner in Steve Finley. Left-handed center fielder, 109 and 90 on the contact, 100 on the vision. Great. 90 on the clutch, 93 and 65 on the power. Not too crazy about the power differential. 84 on the fielding overall, 75 speed, 66 steal, 74 arm strength, and 78 arm accuracy. Coming out the Golden Glove program, coming out the Golden Glove collection. He's not too bad, not crazy. Let me know if he's making it in your lineup. Comment down below what you think. Alright y'all, that basically sums it up for this video. We got to everything we needed to. We covered all the content in the new summer series collection program. Let me know if any of these cards will be making your lineup. I'm excited about that Willie Castro card, and I need that Cal Raleigh card, bro. Stay cozy, like, comment, subscribe, build the channel up, and as always, stay cozy.